start with any wig, of course, we have to go buy a wig. I've had a lot of people ask me where I got all my wigs, and the answer is really simple: eBay. I purchased most of my wigs on eBay. When I first started out, I actually went for a whole, going to the actual cosplay store, buy wigs. They just become a little too expensive. And I met a friend and she told me she got hers on eBay, and ever since then I started buying mine on eBay as well. Well, yes, you can say, oh wow, well Joe, what if eBay wigs are like all kind of Halloween, quality wig where they're shiny and they're not good and blah blah blah. Yes, that is true. Majority of the wigs you see on eBay is kind of low quality, but the trick is to learn to recognize good quality wigs. And yes, even if you know how to recognize it and you purchase it, there's still a slight 10 to 20% chance that it might not look like the picture even. So it's kind of like taking your chances, but I am willing to take chances when it comes to cheaper wigs. I mean, you pay less than $20 to less than $25 for a wig versus like $60 to $80 a wig. So I will take my chances there. And most of the time it actually turns out pretty well. Well, anyways, continue on. I'm currently shopping for a new wig, so I thought it would be perfect to do this tutorial or this kind of tips and tricks video. I am looking for a wig for her. Her name is Koala, or is it Koala? Yeah, Koala from One Piece, and she's a new, well, not really new, old character with an update right here. But in the figurine, her hair is orange, but I decided to base it off on the anime where she's kind of more of a yellowish, orange, brown kind of mix there. So it's going to be a little tough to look for it, but I don't want full orange because, Nami's wig is like full orange, but I'm willing to go for more like that. So anyways, before you start anything, of course, is to determine what color to look for. Usually, yeah, you can type in brownish, oranges, all that, then you probably won't get any result or much result from it. So what I usually generally do is, this is kind of more towards the shade of, or the hue of orange. So I decided to just look up orange wigs. And it won't filter through a lot, but it'll give you a lot of variety. So you get almost every single tone there is to orange. So you just kind of have to scroll through them and kind of compare between the two and see what color you like. But yeah, that's what I usually do. Another thing is I will never, almost never, I haven't done it yet, but I'm not going to say never, but I usually don't buy wigs that's pre-styled or have a picture of an anime character with them unless it's still cheap. Because most of the time, they put, a picture of an anime character next to them and then usually they jacked up the price. Either that or it doesn't look, nothing like the character either. So you'll be surprised some of the stuff you see on here where it's not really that good. But yeah, I like the look of this color, and then I compare to that, and I kind of like that. And as you can see, I actually looked that up last night already, but it's still a little pale, so I'm going to skip on that. I'm looking more something kind of similar to this, but a little less. Like, almost like that, and of course, as you can see, I did click on that, but the reason I don't think I'm buying this wig, and I usually have them in a separate tab, so it doesn't mess with my original searching. But anyway, the reason I'm not too sure about this one is the lighting on it. And you have to pay attention to the shipping price and all that too, but I don't know, the light is a little too bright on it, and usually when I do that, I add it to my watch list. As you can see, it's already watching, and I'll go back and decide. I'm not buying anything yet. I'm just gonna add a bunch of them to my watch list. But that's one of them that I already did. So it has potential, and pretty much the idea is you just scroll through them and pick out all your favorites, and then later go back and compare the price on your watch list, compare the price, and compare the look. I kind of like this one too, but it's still a little too orange for me. But yeah, I found some last night when I was searching, and I was going to do the video, but something happened. I guess I didn't do it. But yeah, that's the idea. You just kind of go through them, and now is what I'm See, like this is considered bad quality. How I look for it is pretty much I look for the shine. The shinier they are, the worse quality they are, and you don't want that for your wig. And usually when they're low quality like this too, they tend to be very thin as well. I bought a few that are actually pretty thin, and I couldn't be able to use them, so in the end they kind of just end up sitting there like wasting your money, you know. But I mean, you pay for what you get. I mean, this is like what, $4, so you can use it for Halloween or something, and of course you can go closer in, and you can. These type of wigs are usually very light, and they're not very good either. They're usually like neon and very very shiny. Material is like plasticky, and I mean they're all plastic, but some are just better than others, I guess. And these are actually pretty good too. Like these looks good. I mean, this is not the wig I want, but it shines as well, but then you can see the quality of it is a little better, as long as the seller's being honest about their photo as well. Because I did get a few flukes as well when it comes to wigs and stuff like that. But yeah, that to me that looks pretty good. It doesn't shine a lot, but yeah, it looks soft. Trust your eyes. See, like I like these. See how they don't shine much at all? These ones, they look very milky and very full. I like these. These are some of my type of wig that I usually shop for. And then when I buy wigs, go back to the whole buying pre-made wigs and stuff like that. I actually don't buy pre-made wigs or pre-cut wigs because I like to cut them myself. That way I can get the most accurate look to my face shape. Because sometimes, you know, I don't know if I can say all wigs styled the same and stuff like that, but you know, some people might have longer face, rounder face, stuff like that. So I like to style my own because I don't trust these vendors to style my wigs for me. And later I'll make a video on how to cut wigs and how to style wigs too, so that way it all comes with this series. So that way you guys can see. But you see how these ones, they're not shiny. Also, when you buy wigs, make sure you look for more of like a even lighting. I don't know if that makes sense. Like there's no flash, there's no warm tones in there, or there's no cool tones in there. Stuff like that that can interfere with what a wig might look like. So look for like even lighting wigs like these. So that way you can actually see their accurate colors. But you see how like soft that looks? I like that a lot more than the super shiny one. So you can usually tell the quality, but I like this wig a lot. I might end up buying it. I don't know. The only worry I have with this wig for this character is that this little bow right here, I'm wondering because it's made like this, if I take that out later, it's gonna cause a little weird like loop like that. And that's what I'm worried about, but we'll see. If I can get it for like under $10, I might get it. Usually I purchase my wig around $15 to $22, depending on their quality, or you know, yeah, depending on their quality and length and stuff like that. But yeah, like this is pretty much how I shop for my wigs. See, stay away from these. They are too shiny. And see how I'm talking about, like warm tones, whether you have like yellow in there, red in there, you know, stuff like that, where it can change the color of your wig. So when you get it, it might not look exactly like your photo. So be careful with that. You want even lighting like these, so that way you can see your color. Yeah, like these look good. See, too shiny. I would stay away from those. It looks good quality, but it is a bit shiny still. So I tend to stay away from shininess depending on what I'm cosplaying, I guess you can say. But yeah, I'll show you guys all kinds of ways to style wigs based on what I know. Of course, you know, I don't know a lot, so I just kind of do things my way, and hopefully someone else who's starting out and stuff can do the same until they can research more and learn more about it. But these ways are the way that works for me. Like, please don't get those. I have nothing against neon wigs, but please, if you're cosplaying an actual character like these, don't wear neons. It's very, I don't know, it doesn't look good. Like these, no. I consider them kind of like Halloween wig that people just wear for a day. You know, unless your character have right on, you know, straight on neon, yeah, then you can do that. But yeah, usually stay away from neons. And if you're gonna go orange, go for like dark orange like these, you know, stuff like that. I love that wig, by the way. I have nothing to wear it for, but I really want that wig. As you can see, I looked at it last night. I was like, oh, it's only $10. Makes me wonder what it really looks like in real life. That's another thing you have to take into consideration is that if it sounds too good to be true, you gotta kind of expect the unexpected, I guess you can say. If it comes great, just like the photo and everything, it's like, man, lucky you. But most of the time, kind of expect the unexpected, is that I would say. Yeah, see, I like these as well, but yeah, that's how usually I shop for wigs. I can't really think of anything else that I do in here that I haven't mentioned. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Other than that, let's move on to the next part here, where I would go. Remember, like you would. Oh, I got new phones, so I bought a bunch of them. So you go to your watch list, which is, like I said, most of the time you add them to all your watch list, so then you can start comparing. So these are all the one that I chose last night. Not these, cause actually this is actually really cheap. I didn't add this last night, I don't think. No, I added this like a while back for something else. Oh no, I did add this one. Huh, oops. But anyways, well, these are the wigs I was looking at, and I really like their color, and so I might buy them. But as you can see now, you can compare the pricing and see which one you want to get, and then debate, weigh out your pros and cons, blah blah blah. I know it sounds tedious, but it will save you a lot of money in the long run. Like, I own a lot of wigs, and most of them is just me buying them while they're on sale or something. So it's pretty good. So like this one's 15. This one's about also 15. I don't think I'll get this one. It's too yellow orange, too much towards orange, reddish, brownish. So I'll delete it because I'm probably not gonna get it, and plus it looks pretty shiny. I like this one a lot. It's $16, not bad, but it's very accurate to this, as you can see. Again, this one really troubles me about this part of it. I'm afraid it's gonna make this weird shape once I take that out, so I might not get that. But other than that, yeah, this one's too dark, I think. It's also $15, but I think it's a little too dark for my character. It's too brown. So, you know, just go through it and just eliminate what you don't want. I really like this one. Let me show you. It looks really cool. See the color? I really like that color. It looks a little too pink, but there's also this yellow one, but then it's too yellow, you know? Let me see. This one right here. That's too yellow. I like this one, but I think it's too pink. Yeah. I don't know. It's too strawberry pink added in there. So kind of just learn to compare and recognize your color, and I don't know, kind of just let yourself decide what you want to look like, you know. So generally just gather them all up and then start comparing, and process of elimination pretty much. But yeah, that's how I shop for wigs. Of course, purchase it. Usually they're like from out of country if you're in the US, so expect up to about 2 weeks at least for them to come. So don't expect them to come in a few days. If they do, wonderful. If not, give yourself a lot of time so you don't like sit there and wait at the last minute before the convention and be like, oh my god, it's not coming. You know, and then look for alternative then. But yeah, just give yourself wigs is the first thing I shop for usually. As soon as I have it in my hand, I can procrastinate all I want in terms of styling them, even until the last day or the day before the convention, and it'll be okay. But in terms of waiting for it, you can't predict, you know, the outcome. So I say give yourself plenty of time when you buy wigs on eBay. But yeah, I don't know, I might just buy this one because I really like this one. I even like this one, but look how long it is. It's so awesome. I really want it. It's $17, but it's really pretty. And I really want it. But I just want it. I don't need it. So I'm probably gonna skip on it. But look how pretty that is. Oh my god. I have nothing to cosplay with, so I'll just keep it in my watch list to, you know, kind of just envy it for now. But yeah, that's pretty much my wig stuff, though.